Recently, I had the opportunity to speak with veterinarian Dr. Jan Pohl. He was endearing and charming, as you may very well expect, all about 12 days of Pohl. This is a marathon that starts today, leading up to his brand new season. He also has some great tips about how to keep your pet safe during this holiday season. Here's more.
Dr. Jan Pohl. We are having a marathon of 12 days of Pohl over the holidays. It's leading up to a brand new season of the incredible Dr. Pohl in January. Thanks for joining us here on Park City Television, Dr. Pohl.
Well, thanks for being with you.
So tell me more about this marathon, 12 days of Pohl.
Well, that's, what is it? I don't know how many years in a row now Nat Geo Wild has done it, where they just start rolling the show 24/7. I think they want to go home for the holidays and just turn it on in a endless loop and just keep playing it, and people like it. And I think especially now with the lockdowns, when people cannot go anyplace, they can look at the old shows again that were there and the new ones that are coming through. Sometimes they didn't see them all. So yes, lots and lots of episodes that has been here through the years is now coming all in 12 days.
And what can someone expect to see when they tune into one of your episodes?
Most of the time, a little bit of everything. Michigan, has nice weathers, but cold winters. And yes, in the summertime, we can just, run around in a t-shirt most of the time and work. In the wintertime, we have a lot more clothes on. But yes, you see me sometimes stripped to my waist trying to get the calf out of a cow in some of those shots. So yes, a little bit of everything. Michigan has a lot of variety in the weather, and it's beautiful.
And it's so intriguing watching you in action, doing what you do, helping so many animals. And I understand you have some tips for us so that we can have a safe holiday season with our pets.
Yes, what you should do is some good points. Is that's what you're asking for? Some good points. Make sure that the tinsel and the ribbons, and especially if somebody is giving you some food with a ribbon around it, that always has a good taste for these animals. So do not leave those things around. It wouldn't be the first time that I took a nice, beautiful Christmas ribbon out of an animal. So yes, put those away. Also, make sure that when you walk outside, and Utah is getting cold too, so they use ice to melt the snow. When you walk the dog over the sidewalk and there's salt on it, make sure that you do get that salt off their feet. Most of it sometimes is pet friendly, they call it, but not the regular salt they put on the sidewalks. So make sure that you wash them out, dry them up again. And another thing is, no, don't leave any leftover bones where they can get them. It's unbelievable how smart these animals are, because they can open up just about any container. So if you have leftover, and especially bones from turkeys and everything, put them away, put them behind lock and key so they definitely cannot get to it. Or, like I said, throw them in the dumpster high so the dogs can get to it. Because these bones, after they're processed, are not digestible. When they're not digestible, they just ball up in the intestine, and they have a lot of trouble getting those bones through.
Oh, these are excellent reminders. I need to remember these with my pets at my house. Oh, I understand
Yeah.
you were born in the Netherlands. What made you decide to become a veterinarian and move to the States?
Well, that's also in the book that I wrote. That is a book that is available all over the place, Amazon and everywhere. It's called Never Turn Your Back on an Angus Cow. I was born and raised on the dairy farm, I said already, and I wanted to become a veterinarian since I was 12 years old. And my sister moved to Canada, so I wanted to get my parents to Canada before everything was going, because I was the youngest by far. So I became an exchange student, came to Michigan here, went back to college, and we were sitting with about 300 students in a room built for 100. And the first thing the professor told us, you want to become a veterinarian? That's fine. You want to practice? Forget it. And yes, out of the dozen and a half friends that I had there, only two became in private practice. The rest was all industry, teaching, research, you name it. But I wanted to get my hands dirty. So I thought, well, hey, if you don't want me here, I'm just going to leave. And I was ready to go to Australia, New Zealand. But Diane and I kept on writing, and we got married, and we ended up in Michigan. And here we have been ever since. So, yes, I've been almost a veterinarian for 50 years, and I'm still enjoying it.
Oh, well, I'm looking forward to reading your book, watching this marathon. I noticed that it's very festive where you are. Do you have any big plans for the holidays?
Work. No, I think I have Christmas off, but animals do not take a vacation. And this is the thing, and especially around this time, what we've seen lately, though, strange as it may seem, is a lot of dog fights. With this lockdown, people don't go away. I think the animals are getting a little frustrated, and we see where sometimes animals turn on each other. Day before yesterday, I had another little dachshund that got attacked by a bigger dog and actually had a collapsed lung. It went home again, so she's home for the holidays.
It's as if they're feeling our stress, perhaps.
Yeah.
Well, it's been such a pleasure speaking with you, Dr. Pohl. I hope you have a fabulous holiday season. You can watch this marathon. It runs December 21st through January 3rd on National Geographic Wild, and then a brand new season of The Incredible Dr. Pohl premieres January 2nd. Thank you so much
That's
for
right.
being with us today.
Thank you, Christine. Have happy holidays.